I'm going to show you some pictures and I'm going to pass them around a little bit. I want you to become aware of your response to what I'm going to show you. Right now, the papers are all face down. Would everybody agree with this? Yes. Okay, it's not a magic trick. I'm just saying, I'm just holding it. It looks like it. That would be cool, but I don't want to set you up. So all the papers are face down. Okay, we're cool with that. The pictures, you don't know what they're on. Nobody knows what's on here, correct? Right. Okay. So right now in your life, in your mental maps, you have no meaning to these papers other than I might be curious, or there might be something, Jeremiah brought them for a reason, so there might be something valuable, but I don't know what it is. So there's really not a lot of meaning to you with these papers. Would you guys agree? Okay. So there's no meaning, but I'm going to show you a picture, and you're probably going to put a meaning automatically. Not, I think I'm going to assign this to it. It's just going to be like pretty much automatic, okay? So I'm going to show you a picture, and I just want you to blurt out the first word that comes to mind out loud, okay? The back of it, it's not good, bad, right, or wrong. It's just, it's a piece of paper, right? But if I show you this, just the first word, motion that comes to mind.
Fun, vacation.
Okay. Fun, vacation,
Warm.
beach. Okay. Can you hear your voice? Calm, relax. She's getting longer. Her temperature's going up. She's getting a tan right now. So it changes the physiology, it changes the anchors. Could some people look at this and be like, oh. There's people that live in Hawaii that have island fever. They don't want to live in Hawaii. It's like this all the time. Some people live here and say, another day in paradise. For real. I met these people. So not everyone has the same experience you have, right? If you just got, you just went on a cruise, and the cruise boat stopped working, and then they had to get rescue boats to have you go to an island, and you were there for a month. Do you think you might have the same response? No. Maybe not. Could somebody have really fair skin and be like, oh, looks like a nightmare. Looks like, so it is what it is. So that's one response. Okay, here's another one. And I purposely did different colors, different sizes, different quality, just to see what your response. I want you to notice what your response is. Okay, you ready? Here's the second one. Some of you guys might have to look because I made it a different size. First word that comes up.
Kid.
How for you guys? First word. Kid, crying, adorable. Okay. Ready? So this is just a piece of paper, right? This is just white piece of paper, but there's something on the back. None of this is good or bad or right or wrong. In reality, this just is. Does that make sense? One of the things that we put meaning to it, this is paper, right? Now we're putting more meaning to it, but we're all agreeing that it's paper, right? And we're all agreeing that it's white paper. That's also anchoring. Language is anchoring. Because if I said this was elephant, you said this was toad hat, and you said this was caramel raindrops, if we all said there was a different name for this, we would have a hard time communicating. So all language is anchor, all right? This has no meaning. This isn't good, bad, right, or wrong. What I'm about to show you is only reflecting back of what's going on inside of you, which I have no judgment. It's not good, bad, right, or wrong. My question is your reaction, does it work for you or not? Is it helpful or not? You ready? First word. Funny, American Greater Good, and old. Memes. Joke. So all of that, I'm not judging, but what it comes up in you is your response. This is just a piece of picture. And even one more step in reality, the guy in real life in this picture is just a guy. I'm assuming, you guys correct me if I'm incorrect, but my guess is nobody in this room has met this person in person, has shaken this person's hand. A lot of people have assumptions about this person based off what they see. I'm not judging. I'm not saying good, bad, right, or wrong. I'm just saying this is just a piece of picture. and it's just a piece of paper, and it's just really colors and pixels. But it brings, I can feel it. It brings different responses, different emotions. That's an anchor. And the cool thing about anchoring is if you guys have an anchor that doesn't feel good for you, we can actually, that's what the whole the purpose of this is next. Those are 3 visual anchors. I'm going to get into like how we actually can change what we can do about it. Okay, so now we're on to auditory. So this is ears. Those are visual. These are auditory. So the first word. Loud, annoying. Rain? Okay, loud, annoying, rain. Tornado, annoying. Alarm. Yeah? Stop. Okay, this is just a piece of picture with pixels. There's no meaning to this picture other than the meaning that you put to it. And you guys have different words, means you have different meanings. It's so interesting how human beings work. And if the response doesn't work for you, I recommend changing it. How? Hang out for a little bit longer. I will share with you. Okay, next one. Are you ready? First thing that comes up. Oh, geez. Oh, dear. Opera. Wow. Oh, dear. Yikes. Anything else?
Bugs Bunny.
Bugs Bunny. Okay, I can see that, yes.
It was a cartoon.
First word.
Theatrical.
Theatrical. How about for you?
Singer.
Singer. Okay. Yeah. You can imagine what that might sound like, right? Okay. What if this, I'm not going to do it, but if this rang? This is what's so interesting, right? Say it again.
Annoying.
Annoying.
Whoops.
Whoops. What else?
Unprofessional.
Unprofessional.
Something important.
Okay. What kind of ringer do you think this has? Isn't that interesting? I bet you all you guys will guess something different. And if you don't really know a lot of ringtones in your mind, you might actually play your ringtone. Isn't that interesting? But you can guess something different. So that could be one too. All right, now we're getting into kinesthetic. Ready? This is, I don't think there's any, this is just my experience. There's no other experience I've had with experiencing something like this. First word. Ouch. What was it? Ouch. Fun.
Satisfying.
Satisfying.
Cool.
Cool. Cheese?
Is that a grater? It looks like cheese.
Cheese. I'll have you pass it around and see if that perception changes, because this is why I'm doing this. So you said like cheese or cheese grater, right?
Yeah.
In relationships in life, the more distance we have and the less information we have, we make judgments or associations or anchors based off the information we have. Generally, when we get more information, that changes our experience of it. It's really, really, really fascinating. Okay. I'm not going to put my energy in this one because I have a strong preference, but I'm neutral energetically, okay? But I want to know what you guys feel. Yeah?
I feel nice.
They feel nice?
Chords.
Chords?
Soft.
Soft? What's your word?
Nice.
Nice?
Cool.
Yeah.
Christina, you didn't say your word. You don't have to. Okay? That's my, and I'm now I'm no longer neutral, and then I'll come back to neutral. That's my least favorite thing to touch. I think I'd rather touch a cactus than corduroy.
Oh, I think they're fun.
I don't know why. It's just when I was a kid, like my parents put them on me, and I was just like, oh, why are you doing this? Like, no, the corduroys. I'm not itching, just like this is nice. Ah, yeah, ah, and I wasn't worth the wasn't worth it. Yeah. So.
Material.
Yeah, the material is interesting. Okay, ready? This is one more auditory. First word.
Fun.
Oh,
Yeah.
Cute.
loving.
Fun. Cool. What's that?
Oh.
This is kinesthetic style. Sorry, kinesthetic. It could be auditory too.
Fun. Carefree.
Okay.
Smooth.
Smooth. All right. See as it comes around if it changes your perspective, if you have more time and if you add more meaning to it. Okay, this one's an interesting one in different size. This is more olfactory. This is more nose. It could be visual too. That's fine. I'm just giving you an example. I know you might have to come closer, or you might have to wait till it comes around. First word from that point of view. That's kind of part of the exercise. Flower. Lovely.
When I first looked at it, I thought it was ice cream.
Ice cream. This is perfect. A lot of times our perceptions are different. So that was like it's ice cream, and you were Googling your mind, and that's what it closely resembles. Yeah? Anything else?
Oh, kind of gross. Yeah.
Gross, yeah. Ooh. Ugh.
Ugh.
You can smell it. Smell it, see if you can smell it. It's my wife's favorite flower. Peonies. Okay, ready? This is now, I mean, we could say gustatory, but let's say olfactory. I don't think you want to taste this one, but hey, no judgments. No judgments. First thing that comes up. Funny, stinky, wet,
Yeah.
smelly. Anyone else? Clean, sad. Yeah, these are all anchors, you guys. I got a couple more of these, and then I got the next exercise. Okay, now we're gonna get into mouth stuff, right? This is the gustatory, the taste. This is visual anchor, auditory, like hearing anchors. There's visual, what you see something and you react a certain way. There's something you hear and you react a certain way. There's 6 different ones. That's the number 2. Number 3 is kinesthetic. You feel something. 4 is olfactory, smell. And 5 is tasting. 6 is sensing, which I have some pictures of. Okay, this one I'm gonna remain neutral. I'm neutral. What comes up?
Italy, delicious.
Italy, delicious. Give me one word, everyone.
No thanks.
No thanks.
Tasty.
Olives, tasty. Curtis,
I'm just tasting it. I'm also salty, I guess.
salty.
You.
Me,
Yes.
beer. Meh. Same time. You said meh.
I said maybe.
Oh, I heard meh. Okay. Yeah. Hard pass for me. Hard pass. Back to neutral. Okay, we ready? Yum. Spicy. Hot. Tasty. Cheese. Too hot. Spicy. All right, couple more. Ready? Sushi. Bernie. Sanders?
Tasty.
It's like a childhood treat
Is it?
for me.
That's cool. We have some here, I think, but not this brand, but that's interesting. Okay. So that's the last of the taste ones. We got 3 of the energy or intuition or sensing, right? Some of these ones are like, you guys hear like spidey senses or like the hair on the neck go up or gut feeling. So this is the first one. First question is this. What is this? And what is it used to measure?
Measuring like ghosting,
It's for measuring ghosts. EMF, which is?
electromagnetic fields.
Yep. And who invented it?
Egon Spengler.
Egon Spengler, yeah. From Ghostbusters. It's not really real, but it's a metaphor of like this is measuring energy from the movie Ghostbusters. The point is our intuition can do that as well. And if like you get the spidey senses, the hair in the back of the neck stands up, this is a little extreme, but first word.
Electricity.
Shock. Handsome?
Einstein.
Handsome, she says. Einstein.
Dandelion.
Magical.
Dandelion, magical.
Tesla.
Tesla, yeah. Cool. And then one more. You guys hear about gut feeling, right? So with gut feelings, some people call it, they got the second brain. There's a lot of interesting philosophies, theories, and science behind it. But this one is first one that comes up for you, right? So this is just the gut feeling when you get that gut feeling, right? So what's the first thing that comes up?
So,
Upset?
Oh, no.
like an upset stomach.
Upset stomach? I'm talking about gut feeling though. What's your thoughts? What's your feeling? First word.
Sick.
What's that?
Pregnancy.
Pregnancy. Okay. Curtis, you want it closer to you? You don't look like you're like leaning back. It's just a picture. There's no meaning to it. So the point is there is these different responses that we have, and you guys have heard of no two thumbprint or fingerprints are the same of any human being in the history of ever. The same goes through no two water drops, no two snowflakes are the same. Well, no two responses of a crowd of people will be the same as each other, exactly identically inside or outside, because you can't be in actually the same space and the same time. And no one person will have the same response exactly identically inside, because things are always different and changing. So anchors are there so we can remember things, so we can communicate, so we can respond, react, and evolve. In a way, automatic anchors are kind of like at home. I have this thing called Nest, which is like a, what is it called? Smart learning thermostat. So it finds of our patterns, and then it starts to set it, what we do. That's how anchors naturally happen so we can get along in the world. However, let us just say you guys grew up with parents who had more scarcity or survival mentality. You're probably going to learn that from your parents, right? That's where a lot of the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, because of the conditioning. You are really who you surround yourself with as a human being at every age. And more important than that, you can only go further in life as to the degree you upgrade your limiting younger problems or anchors or beliefs or values.